Shakur Stevenson says he expects Lomachenko to go the Haney route because he wants all the titles. Yeah, right. Let's talk.
Push the weight in no flex. The live is 1 in the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon. Motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Yeah, link will be in the description. This is from Boxing Scene. They're quoting Shakur Stevenson. He expects Lomachenko to go the Haney route. Former junior lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson won't begrudge Vasily Lomachenko for not necessarily counting him as his number one option. Before I go any further with this article, you already know my stance on this. But I'm going to try and get through this so I can give you my opinion. It says, while the 2-division champion from Newark, New Jersey is optimistic that he will eventually land a fight with 3-division titles from the Ukraine, both fighters have the same promoter in Top Rank. Stevenson understands that Lomachenko's current goal is to win back the lightweight titles he formerly held. Lomachenko lost the WBO and IBF titles to Teofimo Lopez, and then IBF title holder in their unification match in 2020. That means, as Stevenson understands it, a Lomachenko showdown won't happen quite that soon. Not that he's complaining. Well, he shouldn't complain. You're under the wrong banner to complain about anything when Lomachenko's involved. But let me finish this article. Given Lomachenko's preference, Stevenson believes Devin Haney, another top-ranked stalemate, see, here we go, will get a shot at the Ukrainian first. Currently, all the lightweight belts are owned by Oakland's Haney, who will be defending them against the man he won them from earlier this summer, George Kambosos Jr., who's been very quiet as of late. October 16th, Melbourne, Australia. Top Rank, moreover, has floated the idea of a Haney Lomachenko fight as a potential outcome should Haney defeat Kambosos once more. At the end of the day, Lomachenko wants them belts, Stevenson said on the DAZN boxing show. His mind ain't ready. His mind ain't really focused on it. So you can't blame me if he don't end up taking the fight with me right now and go the Devin Haney route. That probably be smarter for him. I just got to sit back and be ready when the time comes. Stevenson has repeatedly signaled an interest in fighting the Ukrainian Wiz, and he took a step toward making that a reality when he recently announced that he will be moving up from 130 to 135 for his next fight. The reason for that is because Stevenson missed weight in his last bout against Robson Canseco. And it was thereby he was stripped of his WBO and WBC 130-pound titles heading into the 12-round bout. Stevenson soundly outpointed the Brazilian contender to win a unanimous decision in what was well-attended card last week at the Prudential Center in Stevenson's hometown in Newark, New Jersey. Originally, Lomachenko was scheduled to take on Kambosos in summer, but after the Russian invasion of the Ukraine, Lomachenko decided to put his boxing career on hold, paving the way for Haney to become the undisputed champion of the division. Lomachenko, however, will re-enter the ring October 29th to face contender Jermaine Ortiz in the headline event at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden in New York City. I might go to that out of curiosity. Now, that's the article. Here's my opinion. Do I have to share it again? Do I have to share it again? First and foremost, let me say this. You'll never hear me say that Lomachenko's trash in the ring. You'll never hear me say that he can't fight. What I will question are his moves. He moves freely around the industry. And he does things because his privilege allows him to get away with anything he chooses to. Drew, what are you talking about? What do you mean he gets away with anything and everything? Look at that. What is that? What's that right there? That's his record. It says 14 wins, no losses, 10 knockouts. At the time, he was a unified champion. What's wrong with that right there? You see that? What's that? The man, okay. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Let me remind you.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
Exactly. He lost his second pro fight to a journeyman named Orlando Salido. But somehow he gets up to 14 wins and 10 knockouts. They forget about that loss. And this is the second time they did this. Now, in my opinion, silence is co-signing. He never corrected this. Okay? Let that sink in for a second. Unified, undefeated. I put it up there as a joke, but it's not funny when you really think about it. I'm actually clowning the less knowledgeable fans and old media who runs that narrative. No fan. Let me be clear. No fan did this. That was ESPN, ladies and gentlemen. They did this, and this is the second time they did that. Well, I don't know if this is the second or first time, but they did it twice. That much I know. Okay? Got some dude approaching him in New York talking about unified and undefeated. And that's way after the damn Salido fight. So either he was light in the head or he just believes what ESPN tells them. Stuff like this works on less knowledgeable people. But then when we come along and we point out the discrepancies, we call haters and everything. I don't hate this man. I can't stand the privilege, but he hasn't said anything. So he's existing on privilege. Now, why am I bringing up privilege? He could have fought Devin Haney, man. When it was Devin Haney's turn, make no mistake about it, this man is the second franchise champion. When it came time for him to fight Devin Haney, he vacated the real belt. Now, here's the argument. He said he never asked for that franchise status. It was offered. Mauricio Sillyman says in order to get the franchise status, you have to request it. It is voted on by about 6 people, and it's thumbs up or thumbs down. Apparently, he got the thumbs up, but you can't have a franchise status and the WBC champion. So he accepted the franchise status and vacated the WBC real championship, in which Devin picked it up, which is why everyone's running around calling him an email champion. But they ignore who gave the belt up. Who sent the email, in other words? Yeah, Devin's the email champion. Who sent the email? Now, it don't matter if Sillyman is lying or if Lomachenko's lying. You know why, Lomachenko? Because even if Mauricio Sillyman offered it to you and it went down how you say it went down, you accepted it. You ducked Devin Haney, man. Now, I know what's going on in the Ukraine is horrible. And it's a noble thing for you to go and fight for your people. I understand that. But now you come back. And you need a warm-up. Your boy Usyk ain't need no warm-up. He got right back in there and whooped AJ's ass again. But you're not him. I understand. You come back to the States and you need a warm-up. And good luck with that warm-up, too. If it's another Salido situation, I'm just going to laugh. Don't lose this fight, man. But now enter Shakur. He's coming to 135. He wants that smoke with you. But he understands that you want belts. Here's my take on it. It's a great fight. Devin Haney doesn't duck any smoke. And I think he can beat you. But here's the thing. You don't deserve it, man. You don't deserve it. Get your ass in line. I want to see Devin versus Tank. I want to see Devin versus Shakur. And you will be just fine fighting anybody and waiting in the back of the line. You know why? Because ESPN and Ring and nobody can find themselves to leave you off of any pound-for-pound list. You can fight 3 bums from now up until 2024. You can fight 3 times and no one will care, but you'll still be ranked either 6 or 7 on the pound-for-pound list, and they'll say everybody else is ducking you, which is why they'll never remove you from any pound-for-pound list. Can anyone find a pound-for-pound list with Lomachenko not on it, even after he lost to Teofimo Lopez? Huh? Find one. This man's privilege is serious. And he sits there just like that in this picture in silence. But he has a well understanding about how the politics are working in his favor, and he'll never speak up on it. Ever. The only thing he's ever said was when they asked him, does he think he's number 1 pound for pound? He says, no, it's Bud. I personally think that was back when Bud was a little close to him in weight. And he didn't want that smoke. But that's another topic if y'all even want to, talk about that. He understands exactly how he's being treated. He's always on the pound-for-pound list. They're erasing losses off of his record. The man made an excuse after he lost to Teofimo Lopez, and nobody ripped him for it. It must be so fun to have the complexion for the protection. Now, again, did I say that he was trash? No. Did I say he can't fight? No. But I have reasonable cause to believe that why he ducked Devin Haney. Why he ducked Devin Haney and chose to fight Teofimo Lopez. Because he really thought that he could beat Teofimo Lopez. And he goofed that off. But no one holds him accountable. So in my personal opinion, you may as well go fight Shakur. If not, get in the back of the line. And now Devin's a warrior. I know he wants this fight just because. He's been wanting to smack the shit out of Lomachenko. And I get it. But me personally, I'd be on some, get to the back of the line. You had your chance. Now I'm the man in charge. It's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So after he beats Cambozo, and that's another thing. This guy tried to fight Cambozo, but Cambozo tried to yank him from war to fight him and ignore Devin. And based off of the first fight, you see why Cambozo didn't want to fight Devin in the first damn place. Completely undermined it. And Devin can't find his way on a pound-for-pound list. And he's undisputed. This guy, he's always 6 or 7. They cannot leave him off of a damn list. You got Shakur undefeated, shutting people out. He can't find his way highly ranked on the list. Stephen Fulton, Devin Haney, these guys can't find their way on these damn lists. But this guy, to leave him off is blasphemous. I'm just pointing it out. Did I say I hate the guy? No. He has no control over how he's treated. But he sits there just like this and doesn't say a damn word. Silence is co-signing. I can only hope that Devin says, yeah, I'll fight him, but I'll fight him when I get to him. I want to get that Tank smoke. We can either fight in the Garden, the Barclays, in Atlanta, 2-fight deal. Then we can get Shakur. We can fight in Jersey. We can fight at the Staples Center in LA. Lomachenko could do whatever he wants because they'll never remove him off of a damn Ring Magazine list or ESPN pound-for-pound list. They'll never remove him. He can wait. Or what? They're going to say I'm ducking. Everyone's ducking him? Fine. Whatever. Just remember, when I tried to fight him, they invented a status for him to duck me. I will never let that go. In the boxing community should always remember that. That's how we got here. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bronx on deck.
Move!